Okay, so this was gonna be the last thing. I thought about it. Do you talk during sex?
Yes.
Are you talking?
Yes. I love it.
What are you saying?
Nigga, whoa. Nigga, what I mean, nigga, what you think is being said? Nigga, everything you hear in the pornos, I'm saying. I'm with it. I'm with it all. What Pop Smoke say? I'm with whatever. I'm with it all.
Give me lit.
I'm a slut.
Yeah.
Give me lit. Slut me out.
You're
I'm with it
talking
all.
about you little slut. You little bitch.
Yup.
Damn, you wild.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm with all that, right? But
also, like, what I also found that I liked most during porn as well is I liked how active the female was.
saying stuff.
Like, just in pornos, like, you saying stuff, or like just the way like they might, fuck, like, fuck back, I should say. Like, just all of that, like I like two bodies of energy coming together and just they both go at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I like effort from both sides. I'm gonna put in effort. I need you to put in effort too. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's like shit like that. So involved within that, like, I like the talking. Like, I like that somewhat of aggressiveness too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think my last little thing, we don't got to talk about it, but it just made me think about, like, I can't talk during sex unless I'm in love, because, like, if I start talking, either you gonna fall in love or I don't fall in love. Because if I start speaking,
or I'm gonna just nut. That's what's gonna happen. She might say something back. I'm gonna just nut. Like,
not even that. Yeah, not even that. I'm a fall. But it's like, I just don't want to talk to you like that because I don't love you.
Ooh, that's really what it is for me. If I start talking, I'm nutting. Cause I be getting it, like, cause mentally I'm into it. Like, I'm more, like, the more I'm talking, the more I get into it.
Okay,
then I get excited. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Boom.
Nut.
Yeah.
The second you start talking, the second you start talking shit.
They be, you feel me? Girls be talking and shit, but I be silent, bro. Unless I'm in love, I'm silent because I don't wanna.
You gotta pick and choose what to say.
Boy.
Because also the thing is, fucking a girl from like the first time, you don't know really what she likes. Also, so talking is awkward because
you
it's
gotta
like
go off of her.
Yeah,
if she talk, you might have
because you don't want to say no dumb shit, and she like, what the fuck?
Exactly. Like the most you might get from me on some like first time type shit is on some yeah. Oh yeah,
I like that.
Damn it. Oh
shit. I like that.
Fuck. Oh shit. Oh fuck.
You sexy.
Like shit like that. But I'm not about to be like them, them questions. I'm not about to be like, that's that shit. Like you got the. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm not. You feel me? Like
that Key and Peele skit when he was bed shopping.
Yeah, he was like, oh, you take that dick. Oh yeah, you take that dick. He was like,
oh no. Who got that good D?
Who got that good D? Who got that good D? I got that good D. I got that good D. This one's too firm.
Yes.
This one's too soft. Who got that good D? I got that good D. I was like, yo.
He said, this one's just right.
Yeah.
And then they fast forward that nigga.
Who got that good D?
Whole wall shaking him.
Yeah, and see, like, I'm not saying none of that shit, none of that type of shit unless I'm in love, bro.
Asking questions. I'm not asking questions unless I really know, because I'm gonna ask a question and you not gonna like. Shorty probably gonna say some shit I'm not gonna like.
Like what?
Like what? I'm like, whose is it? Not yours. Damn. Like what I'm gonna do? Keep fucking? Okay, I guess it's not mine. But I wouldn't ask that question.
I wouldn't either. That's not.
But also, like, I like what I do like to ask is like, ooh, you like that? Like, do it feel good? Like shit like that. With your girlfriend, I know it feels good. I'm asking a question because I need you to talk. Like we both getting it. Like it's shit like that. I mean, that might be like an earlier question. I don't know, but but so like just with other females, like you got to be careful because it's like you might ask that question and be like, do that feel good? No.
Like damn.
You want me to keep going?
You trying to stop? You good? You want some juice?
That's what I'm saying. Whose is it?
You want some juice? This
Michael?
She gonna be like mine. I'm like, oh well, okay. Yeah, see, I like to like whisper in ears, be like, damn, shit, I gotta love you. Or some shit like, I like to say shit like, you feel me?
I like saying I love you during sex.
I love saying that shit, bruh. And it's like I can't. You feel me? I can't.
No, you can't do that with a random bitch.
Like,
no,
I can't, you know what I mean? But like. That's bro, like
if you say I love you to a girl during sex,
oh my god,
she love that shit.
Oh my god, I know.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta love the bitch though.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I just nigga don't even say nothing unless it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's good. Like that, like that's to the extent that I'll go.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess you just kind of have
gotta
to
be in love.
You're more like
shit.
you have to talk visually almost. Like you have to be like, oh, I like that. Like I like the way that look. You look sexy. Like shit like that. Like shit, some along those lines. It's almost like you have to talk at her versus like trying to get her into it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I just ain't gonna be embarrassed. Like I ain't gonna give you the time of day unless you say, "Ooh, it feels good." Then like you know what I'm saying. Like you said, you have to go off her because if she going crazy, then you can kind of just go crazy with it. You just ask whatever. Yeah.
Okay, going off of that shit too. Anything you want to talk about? I got like maybe one more thing, but we only had an hour and 4 minutes. Damn,
you had an hour and 4 minutes.
That's crazy.
Nah, go ahead. Go into your next thing.
Just wanted to go over the new music that released.
Because if we have Jeff on the story on the podcast next week,
that would be amazing,
bro. I gotta. Just real quick, what I would talk about. But maybe now that we've talked about him being on the podcast next week, I would maybe want to save it for him. Because me and Kyle was just having this conversation. It just came up. It was like, there's no problem with being a hoe. The problem is being a stupid hoe. And I want to unleash.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? We like.
If you're a dumb hoe, you can't be a hoe and a dummy.
Just fucking for no reason.
You gotta be getting money, bro. Did you see
it's
that?
It's not about money necessarily. It's not about money necessarily. It's just fuck for a reason. Fuck for some air conditioning or like a place, not place to stay, but like some security. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not necessarily money, whatever. But hey.
Oh.
Just don't be a dumb bitch. Like fuck for a purpose. Don't just be just fucking just a fuck. But I digress. What was you about to say?
No Jumper has a Patreon now, right?
You want to pay for it?
I low
How much is it? $5 a month?
He has a $5, he has a $10, and he has a $15, I think.
Yeah, Flagrant. They got that shit.
He posted a clip today from the second Patreon episode. What is her name? Kasumi Squirts, some shit like that. Asian girl. Into like orgies and gangbangs, and her and her boyfriend are swingers. And nigga, she said she got fucked by 50 dudes in one night. Condom, of course, but nigga.
Does the condom matter at that point?
Nigga. I was like, yo. And ended up like taking her top off for the whole episode. They had to blur it out, of course, but I was like, yo, this is really, and that's what made me like damn near want to go watch the rest of the episode, because he only showed the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
To kind of,
I mean, they Flagrant do that shit too. It was like a 20-minute clip or whatever. Yeah.
And I was like, damn, like this really does make me want to go like get the Patreon and see the rest of this episode, because I want to hear the rest. Like she was talking about everything. She was like, I had just got in a relationship and then I got out of it, and then my friend he took me on this date to this orgy party, and it turned out to be the best thing. And now I just fuck. They were like, oh, do you fuck for money? It's like, oh, I didn't know I could fuck for money. And then she started fucking for money, and it's like, she get $50K a week from OnlyFans. I'm like, yo, this sounds interesting. Very interesting. And you got your titties out, so it's like, nigga, that would be great. But
we gonna have some guests like that.
Oh, for sure. I can't wait.
Nah, I already got it plugged in. We tapped in.
Okay.
We tapped in, bro.
I'm not even gonna ask.
I got you. We'll talk about it.